Welcome back everyone to another episode of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. Last episode did pretty well, so I can't thank you all enough. And the episode before that, episode 39, is doing absolutely amazing right now, nearing 800 views, which is just crazy to me, and I'm very grateful. I'm sorry for the delay this episode. Yesterday, which was Sunday, I had a massive headache and I planned on recording, but I just couldn't. It was too annoying. Without further ado, let's get right into the sign garden. First up is Quadrilage, then we have Doozy, Mateo Lion SK, Crit Hall, Snail Badnick Enjoyer, Cal Shay, Jody Shaban, Patchy MC, The Desolator, Sota, and finally, Jambo. A massive thank you to these 11 people for watching until the end of last episode. You guys are amazing, just as always. So today is pretty simple. I'm going to be building a beach house. A beach house was actually suggested to me multiple times, and I wanted to wait until Better Than Adventure added palm trees so that I could add that to the beach house, but I kind of ran out of build ideas. So if you guys have any more build ideas for me, please leave them in the comments below. I'm kind of running out and I would really appreciate it. The only idea I have right now is to start a Gilded Age / early 1900s themed town. Take a whole section of the area over there and make an entire black and white town where it's all in the black and white monochrome color scheme, and the buildings look like they're from the Gilded Age or early 1900s. I don't know, I just think that's a good idea and I will do that eventually, but that's more of a larger scale project that we can do later. And my boat's running away from me again. Whatever. Here is the layout for how big it's going to be. It's honestly not that big of a beach house. So this design is inspired by a lot of different photos I looked up for beach houses online. I looked up beach house Minecraft builds. I looked up different beach houses and stuff. And I even looked at Wells Knights' beach house. So there's a lot of inspiration for this design, but it's mostly my own with a lot of inspiration taken from all of those that I mentioned. You know, I almost forgot that we had a submarine over there, and I was like, what's in the water? Oh yeah, there's a submarine. I forgot about that. I don't think we've seen this angle of the village in a while, so it's kind of refreshing to see it again, don't you think? All of the houses are visible like that on the edge, and now we can even see the firehouse and the police station that are visible. This area of my world is completely forgotten about most of the time, so I guess it's kind of good to come back here and build something over here. Alright, so I have the pictures of my build in the creative test world pulled up, and now I'm just going to be trying to build it in here using all of my blocks. So actually, first things first is the stilts. This is a pretty simple part of the build, but I'm actually kind of wondering if I should try to reverse it. This might throw me off a little, but in my picture I have, the entrance to the house is over here on this side. So I thought to myself, why don't I make the entrance over here? It's just a thought, but yeah, we'll have it over here. So I'll still follow the normal. The build goes something like this, then it goes like that, and then like that. Yeah, something like this with the stilts beneath it right here. There is a block right here with more stilts right here. This is where the door is. Yeah, something like that. You can already kind of see the stilt action going on. It's getting dark, so I have to go over to the fisherman's hut to sleep. As I head over to the bed in the fisherman's hut, I guess I should answer the first question left for me in the comments down below. And this question was left by Doozy, and they asked, how do you get so good at talking with the viewers? That is a great question. I've actually discussed this before on the Foundations SMP Discord. It's kind of an interesting topic. I find it very interesting. I'm actually not that good at talking with you guys. I mean, when it comes to inflection and tone, I'm decent at that, and that's just thanks to the years of talking to myself that I've been doing. But when it comes to actually commentating and actually coming up with topic ideas, you know, I ask you guys for help on that all the time. But I've just gotten good at it through practice, just making a lot of videos. More and more videos, the better I get at talking to myself, basically, and talking to you guys. And the same goes with confidence. And speaking of talking to myself, I actually did some voice acting. This is a big surprise for a lot of you guys, but I did some voice acting. Where did our boat go? Oh, right. Yeah, I broke it. Ooh, this is a really slow boat. There we go. Speaking of, ooh, no. How many times am I gonna have to redo that sentence? My boat just ran away from me. Anyways, speaking of talking to myself, I actually did some voice acting recently. Surprise, surprise. Like 2.5 years ago now, I applied for a role in a Minecraft roleplay, and I actually got accepted for that role. And ever since then, the creator has been working on the roleplay, and now most of the episodes are almost finished. Episode 1 is out now. The show is called The Unordinaries, and the link to episode 1 will be in the description. You'll recognize my voice immediately, though you'll also notice that I sound a little different, and that is because it was recorded like 2 years ago. So over time, the quality will improve, and you'll see by like episode 6 or 7, my voice tone will change a little. And you know, that's because there was like a 1.5 year break in between them. But yeah, I actually did some voice acting for a Minecraft roleplay, and you can check that out in the description down below after this video. Okay, back to focusing on trying to build this thing. I've made this a lot harder for myself than I need to, don't I? Even though I built this myself, I'm still really confused by it. More than I probably should be, considering I spent so long building this. 3 slabs, then a full block, like that. And you can kind of see like the basic stilt structure I'm going for. As I focus on trying to build this out in a really mind-boggling way, I kind of want to just quickly mention that the back rooms were found. The original location of the back rooms was recently found, like the place the first picture originated. You can look it up and watch a video on it. I already did a while back. I just thought I'd mention it. It's kind of amazing that like after all this time, after all of the videos and how popular it got, it was finally found. All right, I'm going to move on to this side, which goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And there's the stilts here. I believe this side is actually the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Look at that, I'm actually remembering my own build. Sometimes I wonder if it's even worth tinkering around the way I do in my creative world, or should I just immediately get down to building, you know? Do you guys think it's worth it? Should I continue using my creative world? Gonna go through here and build this up. This is actually like the foundation building. Foundations? Sorry, every single time I say that word, I just have to do that little thing because, you know, it's probably my favorite series, and you guys should really go check out my Foundations SMP videos. Please go check them out, please. Please, very much, please. Okay, I'm gonna fill in this area here with slabs. This might be where we run out of slabs already. Yeah, already out of slabs. Good thing I brought a bunch of extra wood. As I craft these slabs, I guess I could answer another question. So this one was left by Jambo in the comments of the last episode. And he gave me that Aristotle's trolley problem. That one where you have a train going towards something and you have to like decide whether to flick the lever to go towards something else. He said to me, it's heading towards 10 toddlers and you can steer it to one 60-year-old. But the 60-year-old is the grandparent of the toddlers. Do you flick the lever? Ooh, getting very philosophical here. This is the most philosophical question I've been asked. Do I flick the lever? Yes, absolutely 100%. It's 10 lives versus 1. And 1 lived life too. Like, I mean, sure, the grandmother could have a lot more ahead of her, but she still lived 60 years of her life. And I know the toddlers will resent me for the rest of my life because I killed their grandmother over them, but they're toddlers, right? So they're not even gonna remember it, I hope. There we go. We got the basics of all of these stilts done. Great, now I can focus on doing the walls. So then this goes here, this window goes here, and then this, and we have a window right here, this, a 3 long window right here. Beach houses usually have a lot of windows because you want that beach view. There's like the front done with all of the windows in the front. Then these 2 sides are the same, actually. They just go like this. And then the windows go in right here. Let's put these windows in before it gets dark. All right, so got those windows in. Now it's getting dark, so I'm actually going to head back to the boat. But before I do that, I am going to get rid of this dirt outline now that I no longer need it. There we go. Now we find our boat. Okay, so heading back over here, I kind of just want to talk more about role playing. As I mentioned, I'm playing a role in a role play, which you can find in the description below. More than that, for any of you who don't know, I started this channel on role playing. This whole channel started with roleplay content. I never actually got around to making my own roleplay. Roleplay creation is a lot harder than it looks. The furthest I got was making a trailer for a zombie apocalypse roleplay called In the Dark. Ooh, look at that. You can already kind of see it forming. It doesn't look that bad, you know? And I've had a surge in interest in roleplays recently, especially now that the one I'm in released. I've been watching more. The roleplay community goes by the MCTV community nowadays because I guess roleplay was an old name that died out or got overused by kids content. So they kind of just switched it up a little. And I've been watching some really interesting roleplay slash MCTV content videos. There's this old YouTuber I used to watch a lot when I was into roleplays when I was younger called Gizzy Gaza. He's sort of come back recently, not really, but kind of. And I watched some of his older roleplays again, like his Friday the 13th roleplay, which consisted of a bunch of YouTubers getting like murdered at the Camp Crystal Lake place. It was an amazing roleplay. I really like these old roleplays. They're great to just play in the background and watch for entertainment in the background. And I kind of just wanted to ask you guys, what do you think about these old roleplays? Did you ever watch roleplays when you were younger? Ever give them a try? If you haven't now, will you consider giving any of them a try? In the description, you know? Yeah, just what do you guys think of roleplay content? Okay, then I think this one just has a massive window right here, all the way through. Yeah, that looks about right. A beach house would have this many windows. The way I'm splitting this up is this right here is actually going to be a closet. This closet is actually going to be where I'm going to place another bed and stuff. This will be my getaway house sort of idea. This one right here is split up like this. Oh man, I ran out. Oh well, let's go craft some. As I do this, I should answer another question. This one was left on episode 39 by Froggo1088, and they asked, are you planning on building any farms? So I wanted to answer this question anyways, which is why I'm answering it even though it's from an episode ago. And absolutely, I have so many plans for farms. I've always wanted to build a lot more farms. I definitely think I'm going to build a mob farm. I mean, what Minecraft world isn't complete without a mob farm? There's tons of classic beta tutorials on making mob farms, so that's definitely what I'm going to do. Besides mob farms, I'm not exactly sure. I do have the wheat farm. I haven't showed it in a while, but it's inside the base underground. Besides the wheat farm, I don't really think I have much interest in other farms. Now we can move on to the roof. I've actually chosen to use limestone brick slab for the roof, and you'll see why in a moment. I feel like it's the best suitor for this roof. As I go around building the roof, I want to talk about another topic I wrote down in my notes, and that was the Minecraft movie. The Minecraft movie is coming out this year, and recently we also got a teaser for a Netflix show. Dude, this Minecraft content is going insane. I wonder if they're connected at all, like if they're at all tied. If you haven't seen it yet, the Minecraft Netflix teaser was just a really, really short teaser just showing us that it's Netflix and Minecraft teaming together. Kind of yet to like decipher whether or not that means like, is this going to be like a Minecraft story mode situation? Because Minecraft story mode was on Netflix for a while. Or is this going to be more like a fully animated Minecraft show? Is it going to be live action? Like apparently the movie is live action, which just ew. I don't think Minecraft works in live action. But anyways, what do you guys think of this? Like all of the Minecraft content that's coming out recently, do you think it's good or bad? Some people are kind of clashing on Mojang for it instead of being excited for it. They're calling it very corporate of Mojang to do this, which I can sort of see. But at the same time, what I'm more worried about actually isn't that they're making a movie and a TV series. I'm more worried that like Minecraft doesn't fit having a TV and movie. I just feel like of all the games to make a movie and a TV show out of, why did they choose Minecraft? It's like the least fitting game to do so. Although they are also making an Ark Survival animated thing as well. I saw a trailer for that. So maybe survival games can be turned into like mass media production movies and stuff. As I come back here to get more bricks, I kind of just wanted to say that I'm sorry for like the slow content schedule. I upload at least once a week. I make sure of that. But last week I wasn't able to get a Foundations episode out, even though I said I'd be trying to upload that weekly as well. I have a lot of stuff planned for both multiplayer and single player, and I really hope you guys stick along for the journey. I have like some commentary style videos planned, which you'll probably see soon. And yeah, I just have a lot of content planned for this summer that I'm not sure if I'll be able to bring it all into fruition, but I want to bring as much of it as I can into fruition at the very least. My mind when it comes to YouTube content is very ambitious, but my motivation and my brain is like, heck no, bro. Just stick to what you know. Oh yeah, recently I fell into the rabbit hole of digital circus content. You can shame me all you want. I was genuinely impressed. I thought digital circus was a bunch of like brain rot, like Skibbity Toilet, but no, I was genuinely impressed by the digital circus animation and content available. I just kind of wanted to like ask you guys if you've heard of digital circus. I mean, of course you've heard of digital circus. It's probably one of the most popular indie IPs right now, you know, but have you given it a try? There's like 326 million views on the pilot right now or something. So I had to at least give it a try. Like, what was all the hype about? It's kind of like the next Has-Been Hotel. I didn't like Has-Been Hotel when it first released. I gave the pilot a try and I didn't really like it, but I gotta admit, I liked the Prime show when it was picked up by Prime, and I kind of think that's the same with digital circus. Yeah, I just wanted to like chat with you guys about that. Indie animation definitely has been on the rise a lot recently, and it makes me really happy because we're seeing the downfall of things like Disney and the rise of things like digital circus and other indie animation channels. And I'm going to make the roof of the beach house blue. I just felt like it kind of fit the vibe of a beach house. You actually have a really nice view down here. You have over here, you have a view of the ocean over here. This is a pretty view. This is actually a great place to have the beach house. All right, even though we are finished building the actual beach house, I'm actually not done yet. There is still one last thing I would like to do. I want to build a bridge right here. I thought I would have enough to do a bit of a curve on the bridge, but we don't. And now that I have the actual bridge that goes across, I wanted to make a couple of, what are these called? The beach chairs like this. I wanted to make a few of these. I thought maybe we could do that. And then like right here could be a sort of umbrella. Yeah, you kind of get the vibe, right? Once we get like the palm trees, this will be a much more beachfront property. And that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry that this episode is late. Comment away in the comments below because this is our little getaway. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.